Wow! You don't see that every night, right? Spectacular. This is a symbol. It represents our stronger than ever German-U.S. relationship. And let's give a big round of applause in thanking, yes, the German Luftwaffe, represented here by Lieutenant General Katz, and to the embassy's defense team. Yeah, give it up, really. There's something incredibly meaningful about this. This is a tremendous showing of the stronger than ever Allied air power. We celebrated the 75th anniversary of the successful end of the Berlin airlift this spring, the 80th anniversary of D-Day in Normandy, and the Berlin International Air Show, which is the longest running air show in the world. Here's to Germany's really great stepping up its commitment to national and alliance defense in these incredibly challenging times. So we had 3 planes, you've had 2 rounds of applause, let's give it up a third time. It's fabulous looking around here. Excellencies, future and present ambassadors, members of the German government, friends, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 248th birthday party. Yeah. You may have noticed we're celebrating July 4th, a week early. But when you're 248 years old, a week is like a blink of an eye, right? Here this evening are so many wonderful partners in government and business, NGOs and diplomacy, education and the press, arts and culture. Together, we have achieved the highest priority of my ambassadorship, and that is making the U.S.-German relationship stronger than ever by working together avidly. And then, of course, avidly partnering and partying too. So we know how to party as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stronger than ever. A key partner resides right here on the Wannsee, the American Academy. Thank you, Daniel Benjamin, and your awesome team. Thank you, thank you. Throughout tonight, you will see the logos of the companies that make this party possible through their generous donations and sponsorships. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you also to the Yacht Club. Thank you, Commodore Volker Wassmann and Vice Commodore Lutz Weiser. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have some other great treats tonight. And stay tuned for a very special treat thanks to Jenny Britton of the famous Jenny's Ice Cream in the U.S. She is a member of the very prestigious State Department's Culinary Corps, which is created to foster cross-cultural collaboration. There's nothing that brings people together better than ice cream, let me tell you. We in our family have this saying, you scream, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. And Jenny has partnered with Florida Ice, a German company, on a very special ice cream flavor for all of us. So that is a luscious German-American partnership. So let me say a few words about Independence Day. It's always been one of my favorite holidays. I confess I haven't been to all 248, But I've been to quite a few, and it's really a time to celebrate. It's a time to celebrate our civic values. And tonight's celebration, I have to admit, is bittersweet for my husband Michael and myself, because it will be the last one I have as ambassador, your U.S. ambassador to Germany. Thank you for treating me so well. You have to realize that celebrating Independence Day here with you will always hold a special place in my heart and in my husband's heart. Why? As many of you know, my father, Kurt Gutmann, was a German Jewish refugee who fled Nazi Germany. He instilled in me the importance of standing up against anti-Semitism and all forms of hatred, early and often. Early and often. Just last Friday, I returned for the third time to my father's hometown in Bavaria, where I've been welcomed in the most moving and meaningful ways. Kurt Gutmann would have been both amazed and proud of what the country of his birth and his adopted country have together achieved. I stand here as his daughter and as your U.S. ambassador to Germany to say thank you for all that we have achieved partnering together since I began in early 2022. The United States and Germany have become the two biggest supporters of Ukraine. By far, our coordinated response to Russia's brutal aggression has demonstrated a new unity of purpose and of action. We will stand with Ukraine as long as it takes. Slava Ukraini! Partnering together, we have ensured that NATO is also stronger than ever. Putin grossly miscalculated. Germany this year surpassed its 2% commitment to NATO. Thank you, Germany. Equally high priority is our solidarity when it comes to the Middle East. We have stood, Germany and the United States, side by side in condemning Hamas for its heinous attacks against Israeli civilians on October 7th and in supporting Israel's right to self-defense. Since the beginning of this absolutely heart-wrenching crisis, we have been clear on the need to bring home the hostages and to provide life-saving humanitarian assistance to civilians in Gaza. We will engage tirelessly together in diplomacy till we get a just and lasting peace. Please, please stand together with our two governments who are really absolutely doing essential work. We have to find a path to a two-state solution. Since 2022, our economies have also become more innovative, resilient, and inclusive, empowering more young people, women, and marginalized groups. We have created more and better jobs, life-saving healthcare, uplifting arts and culture, and path-breaking scientific research. Nothing beats people-to-people diplomacy. And in my over 400 major events across Germany, we have reached millions of people through traditional and social media. And that's where I've also worked with so many of you. I just cherish these memories. Speeding at the very beginning of my ambassadorship, from the opening of the Berlinale to the Munich Security Conference, and then back to the Berlinale reception in Berlin, from the Special Olympics to the Invictus Games, from American football to German Fußball. It's important. Come on, give it up for Deutschland and Fußball. So where freedom is, as my icon Benjamin Franklin wisely said, there is where I live. Where freedom is, there is where I live. And that's why I will always live here in Germany with all those who stand up and speak out for democracy, against anti-Semitism, and against all forms of hate. With our Stand Up and Speak Out campaign, I've partnered with people of all ages, including inspiring Holocaust survivors. No one more inspiring than Margot Friedlander, who is here with us today. Vielen Dank. Thank you so much, my dear friend. You are amazing. Amazing. From Margot Friedlander and Inga Auchbacher to over 1,000 high school students across Germany, we need to model what everybody, we hope, will do. Everybody must. We just must. It's so important that in common, we refuse to be silent in the face of hate. Silence is injustice. Nie wieder ist jetzt. By standing up and speaking out with great German partners against anti-Semitism, for LGBTQI+ rights, and against all forms of hate, my ambassadorship has become more memorable and more meaningful than I, or perhaps anyone, could ever have imagined. I will be eternally grateful to my talented, dedicated, creative, and simply awesome team at the embassy and our 5 consulates. Please join me in thanking Mission Germany and our embassy and consulate teams. You are awesome. And speaking of awesome, I want to give a very, very special shout out to someone who has dedicated his career to advancing our shared values tirelessly. Our amazing Deputy Chief of Mission, Clark Price, who also will be leaving in July. Clark, I couldn't have done this without you. Where are you, Clark? Alan Meltzer will succeed Clark as our chief, as our chargé, after Clark leaves as chargé. Our mission, I can assure you, will be in the most capable hands. But finally, to all of you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Berlin and Germany truly feel like home because of you. It's going to be very hard to leave. You would better invite us back. I know how proud, I really know how proud and amazed my father would be to see what we have achieved together over the past 200 years as genuine partners and allies. I hope you also will be proud, but not too amazed, right? Making the U.S.-German relationship stronger than ever by representing the American people here in Germany, a country where I now also live, has truly been the greatest honor of my lifetime. So, let's party now, okay? And let's get loud, really loud. to cap it all off, we're going to have fireworks. So make some fireworks first to the music, and then we'll have the fireworks in the sky. Happy Independence Day 2024.